Hi, welcome. I am so excited to show you all around a detailed tour today of our new office building, 2629 Lexington Road here in North Madison County. We're really honored to be able to provide such a beautiful space for our agents and their clients to transact, to hopefully, buy and sell happy times, but regardless of if it's a happy or sad time, we are here to support our clients with this, in my opinion, beautiful footprint here in North Madison County in Richmond. So this space here, this whole floor plan was reconfigured and designed by an architect based on the things that I said I wanted and needed. And we're starting here. This is Sharon's space that she is welcoming everyone. She's the perfect director of first impressions, and because of that, she's the first person you see when you walk in our beautiful front doors. We've got a nice sign here. I wanted it really big and prominent so you could see it from the outside looking in. And our friends at the Signs and More were so great and did that sign and the big sign out front too. So a couple things, other things you might notice in this space. I was really excited about light fixtures. Anyone who knows me at all knows that that's like my favorite. So I am really proud of the one that we have here in the foyer. And I actually went with light fixtures from Amazon so that in a couple years when I'm tired of them, I can switch them out and not really feel bad about it. On the adjoining side of this space is what I like to call, and what I always wanted was a really fancy, over-the-top trophy case. So again, if you know me at all, you know this makes perfect sense. And our cabinets were done by Whitus Cabinets, who did our kitchen as well. And then the beautiful quartz countertops with the waterfall was really important to me. It was done by our friends here in Richmond at Bluegrass Marble and Granite. So, and we've got a TV on. We like to just play all the, any kind of listings or listing videos, just so that in case when people come to visit, pick up their clients, they can be waiting here and watch the video. So we're going to continue down the hall to the next couple offices. As you notice, the light turned on. One of the things that used to bother me about the old place is paying the utilities. That I would drive by at night and there would be lights left on within the office. So I made it a point to make sure that all the offices, the majority of the lights here, but all the offices where agents work out of have automatic lights on sensors. So this is the staff for the Marcum sold team. Here up front, Brooks usually helps fill in anything she needs to with the brokerage, but this is where all half the magic happens for the Marcum sold team, and then the actual agent's office is right next door. So this is the Marcum sold team's office and our resident mascot, Lolly. But this, Kelly's in here working today, and this is where the girls, where all the magic happens, basically. And we've set up a little couch here recently because we're doing a lot more videos in the office. And again, another sign by our friends at Signs and More here. So we will keep going down the hall. So one of the favorite things that I really wanted to have was a full kitchen one, and not really for me, but Sharon and Daphne and all the staff wanted a full kitchen. But I wanted saloon doors because who doesn't love a good old-fashioned Western saloon swinging door? So we did these swinging doors, actually all the trim, the swinging doors, all the doors and windows are from 84 Lumber in Lexington, and our sales representative Keith did a fabulous job making my dreams come true of what I actually wanted. So kitchen now, I am very proud of this space. It's not totally done yet. I do have a backsplash planned, but I wanted black, shiny, flat, just simple. My kind of aesthetic is very modern and simplistic and just, and shiny, obviously. So Whitus Cabinets did an amazing job finding exactly what I wanted on the cabinets. My husband, the builder, Jack Marcum, always does under cabinet lighting too in his build, so I'm very thankful for that. We have the stainless appliances that we got from P-Rats. They're amazing when it comes to appliances. And we did quartz countertops again in here. Not as shiny, but they're still fabulous and beautiful. Apparently I really like this design because I have it in my house too. So we did our gold faucet, and someday we will have a beautiful mirrored backsplash. So we will come through this way This is our agent drop-in kind of work zone. It's just a flexible space. Again, we're not totally finished, so I don't have any art or anything on the walls, but our sales manager, Daphne, her office is right here handy. So when the agents come in, they're on phone duty, they're working on, you know, their stuff. Daphne is super close and helpful to answer right there. So this is Daphne's office, and she's got a, you know, a table here for coaching. She's one-on-ones with our agents every day. It seems like we keep a lot of storage and things in here because we like to gift our agents with a lot of swag and stuff. So we keep it all in here with Miss Daphne. All right, continuing the tour, these stairs here, permanent stairs, go up to upstairs. We've got about 1,500 square feet that is unfinished, but hopefully soon will be finished as soon as we add a couple new agents to our office. So in here is what I like to say is where the magic happens. This is our closing room. We only use it for closings. It's a very special space, in my opinion, and I've worked really hard to make it absolutely beautiful with the help of my designer, Letitia Maynard with Select Designs in Lexington. I can't take full credit for everything. She did a lot of the selections, one of which is this amazing table. I believe it's quartz. It's either granite or quartz, but it came from bluegrass marble and granite, and it's a custom, you know, obviously one-of-a-kind table that countertop that we turned into a table with the base underneath was custom made just for us. And then we had to have, you know, the super bougie, I had to have the super bougie fancy, shiny statement piece chandelier. That was really important to me. And then the last piece up here is the wallpaper on the ceiling in this office or in this space, and it's really absolutely beautiful. I'm pretty proud of how the aesthetics, all the things came together in here. I was a little worried at first. And then as you saw throughout the entire office, we left the concrete floors. At first it was because I couldn't decide what I wanted to do. It's a big decision, a big commitment. So instead I had them polish it and kind of worked around the industrial modern kind of feel that it has. And I've been really happy that we don't have flooring because the concrete has held up perfectly. And in here we actually had Linex of Kentucky, the bed liner place. They did the epoxy flooring in here. I got to pick out like all these colors and we made it kind of match the wallpaper and the table where it all goes together and looks really beautiful. Someday we might do the same flooring on the rest of it, but for now I like the way it looks. So let's continue the tour. So this is facing Lexington Road, and this is the agent basically area where they come in. The main entrance is for the clients and stuff, but when agents are running in and whatnot, they use this this side. Well, it's kind of a side door, but it looks like a front door outside. Two offices here are for agents and small teams. And in the back here, so this area is all for the agents. It is our place to do what Tabitha's doing here now. She's waiting on a client and checking her emails. So back here, it was really important for me to have a large enough space so that because I love training and I love teaching and I love sharing and collaborating and gathering and all of those things. It's so important because real estate is such a lonely business that having a big enough space for all of us to do that was probably #1 priority for me, and it's really shaping up and coming together. We brought a lot of the furniture we had from the other office, but we've added some couches and some lockers. So not every single agent in our office has their own desk. You have to work your way up to a desk in an office, and some agents don't even want a desk anymore. And if that's the case, an agent gets a locker. They can keep client gifts, files, whatever they want to in there. They get the code, and it's all theirs. One of the other neat parts about this space back here is we have 3 different prospecting booths. They look like little telephone booths, but they've got more quartz countertops on top here, and we've got a little plug and everything, and its own light and chair. And so agents come in here and can get close out from everything, put their AirPods in, have their computers up, and just make their calls and do what needs to be done, get things done quiet, in the quiet space where they can concentrate and serve their clients. These I'm really proud of and very excited that we are able to offer those to our agents. So over here we have our 2 restrooms. They're not necessarily men and women. They're whomever feels comfortable in whichever style of wallpaper you like best. basically. So the wallpaper was picked out by my designer, and it's Dorothy Draper, which is the designer of everything at the Greenbrier in West Virginia, one of my husband and I's favorite place in the entire world. And so having some of that here really makes me happy. So she also picked out the sink and the mirrors, and I actually always wanted black toilets. So I gave her that direction first, and she went with the colors and everything to go with the black and gold aesthetic there. So our agent, where we keep just kind of our supplies and files and copier and Cricut machines and all of those kind of things, our big calendar, all kept right back here, kind of out of the way from when our clients are here. More agent offices here. So one of the important things to me was to have all of our tech things work and be really high tech and all the systems and stuff. So we hired Crave Systems out of Lexington, and they did all of our audio and visual. You can hear we've got speakers throughout, and they're playing music. We've got different zones, and we just like to have different music on. Fridays is Pitbull or Taylor Swift. So if you don't like them, I don't know what to tell you. But they did our TVs everywhere, so there's no wires. Everything's all flush mount. Everything operates with Apple computers, because that's what I was born and raised on, and is important to me that I be able to work everything. So again, more area for our agents when we have training and class and stuff. So this is my favorite space because it's my office. So I had, this was kind of like a secret project, if you will, with my designer. I had her pretty much take full reign. She's done our house twice before, so she knows my style and knows that obviously, one, I love pink, but I love color. I love anything bright, cheery, happy, because the world is depressing enough. So, we need as much cheerful things we can have, as many cheerful things as we can have in our lives. So here, this couch she picked out this fabric, and it was custom made and designed by her. It was really important to me to have a gallery wall of things that make me happy, amazing, events and memories in my life. And I've got my plaque from Realtor of the Year and Rookie of the Year, just all kinds of good memories from my Realtor days. Continuing on this way, I've got some chairs here where we can do some agents, we can do some coaching and whatnot. And I love these chairs the most because they've got the studs on the sides. And then over here is kind of like my little coaching collab area. It was important for me to have what I like to describe as a kitchen table, and have this where I have private one-on-one coaching sessions with all of our agents. And this is where where we lay it out. We work on the laptop, and we get things done and accomplished. I also had a bookshelf at my other office, so I brought it with me, and I'm continuing to add to it more things that make me happy. A lot of these things are also gifts, so from clients, and they're just special to me and somebody's bomb-ass realtor. I mean, is that not the sweetest gift ever from a client? So I love to just cherish and look at all the things that people have given me and think about those memories. I also put a mirror image to the side entrance door on the back here. And we have a fenced-in dog park back there. I have plans to bring my dogs. I don't bring them that often, but I thought it'd be super handy just to let them, run outside straight from this door. So a little bit about the outside. We are actually sitting on over 2 acres. Again, very important to me. I wanted to make sure we had grass because I have big plans and dreams for client event, agent event parties and gatherings. And I want bounce houses and croquet and all the fun outside things. About the building too, the brick and stone were selected by my designer. I actually think the combination is the most beautiful I've ever seen ever. And Robinson Turley did everything, and they are absolutely the very best. I don't even know if they have any competition because they're so good. Our landscaping all the way around, in my opinion, it might be too much, but that's because I hate watering plants, but I think it looks really good, and I'm very proud that it's all uniform and everything is a little bit different, kind of sets us apart. Landscaping is so important. It's your curb appeal. And the last thing outside, we've got about parking for about 35 vehicles right now with handicap, and it also was very important to me to make sure that the getting into the office is very accessible, and I mean that handicap accessible. That's important to me. My husband's an above knee amputee, and I have experienced closings or real estate things at other offices, and it's not accessible. It's not friendly to all humans. And so that was very important to me. We've got handicap. You can walk right in, no steps, just as it should be. So the idea for the big lighted marquee, I call it a church sign out front, were from some of my friends that own a real estate brokerage in Virginia Beach. They always posted cute sayings on their Facebook and everything, and I was like, I will have one of those someday. So that's where the idea came from, and it has served a great purpose so far in our 5 months here. But we put, anytime we have a closing, any of our agents let Sharon know. She changed the sign, and we'll put anything you want on there to congratulate or commemorate. Even if it's not a happy closing, which sometimes is the case, we will still, it's still important, I believe, to honor who our guests are. I was raised in the South. You can thank my granny for that. A couple other things outside. We've got our big parking spot here right up front for our Agent of the Month. It was important to me, actually, if you notice our gutters are smooth. That was another design feature that I'd always wanted in my life somewhere. So I was able to get my smooth gutters, and we've got soffit lights all the way around the building, and they're on a photo sensor. So at night it lights up and it's glowing like a UFO. It's absolutely beautiful. You can see it from the interstate. And then we've got cameras all the way around, inside, outside. And the last thing outside are the light fixtures. I was really proud to pick those out. They are Lowe's specials, so nothing super fancy. Thank you so much for watching this tour. I truly and sincerely appreciate it if you've watched till the end. This place is a labor of love. It's the most important thing, in my opinion, that I've ever done in my entire life, is build out my dream. And my dream was to have a beautiful space for my agents at my brokerage. And I believe we've accomplished it, and I'm very proud of it. If you have any other questions about contractors or subs or anyone that did work on this building, I would love, reach out. I would love to connect. And I have to give the number one, all the praise, all the things to my husband. He was a patient soul going through this with me, and him building it. And it's been truly, truly special. And I think we're going to make it now because we built, and normally that's like the kicker. I mean, that's the most complicated, hardest thing a couple will ever go through, is building, and we survived. So I think we're doing pretty good.